Hello, Adam here, and welcome back to the second edition of Enta Wonders. It's been a long time since I filmed the last one, and the book I've chosen here today is The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. And I couldn't think of a better time to talk about something like this. I mean, I've seen it around for a long time, but now with the COVID-19 crisis and everybody reevaluating their lives and being stuck at home, thought this would be a great one to talk about. So, what is The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up? So, by Mark Manson. So, Mark is a very good writer. So, some interesting themes that come out of this. The first, kind of three subtleties. One, not giving up does not mean indifference. It means being comfortable with being different. The second one, and my favorite one, is that not giving about adversity means first that you must give up about something better than adversity, something greater than oneself. So it means caring about better things versus adverse things. And then three, finally, whether we realize it or not, we are constantly choosing every day what to give up about. So really all about perspective and choice. So a negative mindset versus a positive mindset is your choice. So struggle, we are defined by what we are willing to struggle for. Happiness comes from struggle. So do not wish for a life without problems. There's no such thing. Mark's point is, wish for a life full of good problems. And again, good, perspective, choice, right? So how do we take that shift from good problems to bad problems, or adversity to caring about something greater oneself? So Mark then points back to, of course, your values. Cultivating different part of your values, caring about better things. So some really good examples of good values. So responsibility, taking responsibility for yourself. It's a great one. Try and teach my kids all the time. Two, acknowledgement. And this is a really powerful one. Acknowledgement of one's own ignorance and cultivation of a constant doubt in your own beliefs. So think about that for a second. Acknowledgement of your own ignorance and cultivation of doubt in your own beliefs. That doesn't mean doubt in yourself, but it means imagine a world where we could contemplate someone else's opinion without getting offended or even agreeing with it to start with, but we could contemplate it and think, that's really interesting. I'm going to consider that. Changes things, doesn't it? And then finally, the third example is failure. Value failure. It's how we improve, right? Improvement is an iterative process, right? And this is maybe one of my favorite lines from the book. We don't go from wrong to right, we go from wrong to slightly less wrong. So be less wrong. Don't worry about being perfect, right? Progress, not perfection. And then finally, the last, little tidbit that I would say sums up the book as a whole is this. The act of wanting a more positive experience is in itself a negative experience. And paradoxically, the act of accepting a negative experience is in fact a positive experience. So that's a little hard to understand. So basically, if you're wishing all the time for something better, that makes you feel bad. But if something bad happens to you and you accept it and you embrace it and you get on with it, then you feel good. And that's kind of the point. So I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do another one next week, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.